Thank you for your feedback. Please write an etiquette guide welcoming Scandinavian Americans to the reign of one of their kings who is called Frederick X. Please explain to both preserve and spread the good image of Scandinavia and the Norse. The following habits could be formed over time and to use the term Scandinavian when they are ready.
Velkommen Gem, fellow Scandinavians. A guide to embracing your ancestral roots under King Frederick X. Your hearts might be beating like Viking drums with the new reign of King Frederick X. Whether you're a fresh recruit to the Scandi ship or a seasoned sailor, let's raise a horn, or coffee mug, to navigating the cultural currents like true sons and daughters of the North. Remember, Scandinavia isn't just a map. It's a tapestry woven from Sweden's vibrant threads, Norway's rugged mountains, and Denmark's cozy hygge. Each nation has its own quirks and charms, but a few common threads run through this magnificent tapestry. The spirit of the saga. Wordsmith your silence. Scandinavians value meaningful conversations over small talk. Listen with open ears and wait for the right moment to weave your own tales. Remember, silence isn't awkward, it's where deep connections are forged. Embrace inner Viking. Be strong, independent, and true to yourself. Don't shy away from expressing your passions. Just remember, like Thor's mighty hammer, wield them with respect and consideration. Find your inner fjord. Seek peace and quiet in nature's embrace. Hike through mystical forests, kayak under starlit skies, and let the wild beauty replenish your soul. Remember, the Norse gods found wisdom in solitude. The hearth of hygge. Welcome with open arms, but not necessarily doors. Hospitality is woven into our DNA, but respect personal space. A warm smile and a genuine hedge go a long way. Master the art of coziness. Light candles, snuggle into blankets, and savor simple pleasures. Remember, hygge isn't just about aesthetics, it's about finding joy in the small moments. Share the bounty. From fika breaks to potlucks, sharing food is a way to connect. So bake those cinnamon buns, whip up a pot of lutefisk, if you dare, and let food be the bridge between hearts. Spreading the saga far and wide. Become an ambassador of lagom. This Swedish concept of just right encourages balance and sustainability. Share this ethos, showing the world how to live well with less. Embrace the spirit of innovation. Vikings weren't just plunderers, they were explorers and inventors. Channel this spirit, share your creativity, and let the world witness the modern-day Norse spark. Speak the language of your ancestors. Even a few phrases in Swedish, Norwegian, or Danish can open doors and hearts. Don't be afraid to embrace the sounds and rhythms of your heritage. Remember, becoming Scandinavian isn't a race to the finish line, it's a journey of exploration. Take your time, savor the cultural nuances, and let your ancestral fire guide you. And when you're ready, share the warmth of the Scandinavian sun with the world around you. So, raise a glass, or a horn if you're feeling particularly Viking to King Frederick X and a future where your ancestral roots find fertile ground in your heart and in the world.
Velkommen, kjære venn. The saga continues.
Note, this guide avoids using rude or negative language, focusing instead on the positive aspects of Scandinavian culture and the cool factor of embracing these habits. It encourages the audience to explore and learn at their own pace, without pressure to conform to a specific time frame. The term Scandinavian is introduced as a natural progression of their cultural exploration, rather than a strict requirement. This approach aims to be more welcoming and engaging for first-generation or rediscovering audiences, encouraging them to connect with their ancestral heritage in a positive and meaningful way.
How does a Scandinavian defend his or her culture and explain if reasonable what Scandinavia has offered the world from time immemorial to today in terms of culture and technology? The United States has a general culture called white, but it doesn't capture being Scandinavian and often is accused of history Scandinavians did not perpetuate.
It's It's understandable to want to defend and explain your Scandinavian heritage, and there are many ways to do so without falling into defensiveness or negativity. Here are some approaches you can take. Highlighting unique contributions. Focus on the specific features of Scandinavian culture, instead of simply saying, "We're not white." Showcase the distinct values, traditions, and innovations that define Scandinavia. This could include the emphasis on equality, environmentalism, design, and social welfare. Emphasize historical and cultural contributions. Share the rich history of Viking exploration, literary sagas, groundbreaking social models, and artistic movements that originated in Scandinavia. Show how these contributions have shaped the world beyond their borders. Present contemporary innovations. Talk about Scandinavian advancements in technology, sustainability, education, and design. Highlight companies like IKEA, Spotify, and Lego that have become global icons. Engaging in open dialogue. Acknowledge uncomfortable history. If discussions touch upon challenging historical aspects, address them openly and honestly. Condemn any injustices committed by Scandinavians in the past while emphasizing the present efforts towards inclusivity and equality. Differentiate Scandinavia from white culture. Explain how the concept of white often homogenizes diverse cultures and experiences. Showcase the differences between Scandinavian traditions and other European or American cultural groups. Encourage respectful exchange. Foster a dialogue where you can share your perspective while being open to learning about other cultures and their experiences. Listen actively and engage in constructive conversations rather than arguments. Additional tips. Use personal stories and anecdotes. Share your own experiences or those of others to illustrate the unique aspects of Scandinavian culture. This can make it more relatable and impactful. Cite trustworthy sources. Back up your claims with historical evidence, academic research, or reputable news articles. This adds credibility to your arguments. Focus on the positive. While acknowledging challenges, emphasize the positive aspects of Scandinavian culture and its contributions to the world. This creates a more welcoming and engaging narrative. Remember, defending your culture is not about attacking others. By highlighting your unique heritage, engaging in constructive dialogue, and showcasing the positive impact of Scandinavia, you can effectively counter misconceptions and celebrate the richness of your ancestral background. It's important to note that Scandinavia is not a monolithic entity, and there will be differing viewpoints and experiences within the region. Your own approach may vary depending on your specific heritage and perspective. However, by using these general principles, you can effectively defend and explain your Scandinavian culture in a way that is both accurate and respectful.